Welcome to my Madolche deck profile. I am gonna go over the core first, show you some combos, then I will show you the additional cards I play and why I play them, as well as some more combos and commentated gameplay at the end of the video. This is the core. 2 Hoot Cake, 3 Magilene, 2 Messengelato, 3 Angeli, 3 Petting Sasur, 1 Pudding Cess, 3 Prosperity, 1 Madolche Chateau, 1 Madolche Ticket, 1 Madolche Salon, 2 Cold by the Grave, 2 Madolche Promenade and 1 Madolche Knights. In the extra deck we are playing 2 Madolche Queen Tiramisu, 2 Madolche Teacher Glace Soufflé, 2 Madolche Pudding Cess Chocolate à la Mode and 2 Madolche Fresh Sistard. Now I am gonna show you some of the most important Madolche combos. The first combo will show you what you can do with a single Magilene. Normal summon Magilene, add Petting Sasur. Use her effect to special summon herself, then special summon Angeli from the deck. Tribute Angeli to summon Hoot Cake from the deck. Use Hoot Cake's effect to banish Angeli from the grave to summon Messengelato from the deck. Then use Messengelato's effect to add Madolche Ticket and activate it. Overlay 2 of your monsters into the far right monster zone and summon Madolche Teacher Glace Soufflé. Use her effect to detach a material, Messengelato is the best one to detach, and target herself to make herself unaffected. Then chain her effect to shuffle back a Madolche card in your graveyard. This will trigger the mandatory effect of Ticket. Now you can summon another Messengelato from your deck. Trigger its effect to add Salon from your deck to the hand. Activate Salon. Now link off 2 of your main deck Madolche monsters to summon Fresh Sistard in the right extra monster zone, so that she points to Teacher Glace Soufflé. Use Teacher Glace Soufflé to XC summon Chocolate à la Mode. Use Chocolate à la Mode's effect to shuffle one of your monsters used for the link summon back into the deck. That will trigger Salon's mandatory effect to set a Madolche spell or trap. Set Madolche Promenade. If you open any Madolche spell or trap, you can search for Madolche Knights instead to have an additional negate. The next combo shows you what you can do with a single Angeli. Normal summon Angeli, use her effect to tribute herself to summon Petting Sasur from the deck. Use Petting Sasur's effect to summon Hoot Cake. Banish Angeli with Hoot Cake to special summon Messengelato from the deck. Add Ticket with Messengelato. From this point on, the combo is the same if you start with a single Petting Sasur in your hand. Activate Ticket and summon Teacher Glace Soufflé. Use her effect to detach and target herself, then chain her effect to shuffle a monster back from the graveyard. Use Ticket to summon Messengelato. Use Messengelato to add Salon. Activate Salon. Link summon Sistard. XC summon Chocolate à la Mode. Shuffle back a monster from your graveyard. Use Salon to set Promenade. If you start with 1 Petting Sasur, the combo is really similar. Special Petting, summon Angeli, Tribute Angeli, summon Hoot Cake, banish Angeli, summon Messengelato, add Ticket, and from here on it's the same. The Hoot Cake combo is similar to normal Hoot Cake, banish a monster, special Petting, special Angeli, Tribute Angeli, summon Messengelato, add Ticket, and from here on it's the same. This is my full Madolche deck. I will tell you the cards I added and why I added them, as well as some other cards you can add instead. 3 Herald of Orange Light. This is good because it can stop hand traps and it negates and destroys. The cost to discard a fairy is easy to pay because you can add fairies from your graveyard to your hand with Madolche Promenade. 3 D-Shifter. Most decks cannot play under D-Shifter. Madolche can play under D-Shifter and they can use D-Shifter after their combo, because you end your combo with no cards in the graveyard. Now some board breakers. 1 Raigeki, because this is often enough to break a whole board, and 1 Harpy's Feather Duster against back row decks. 1 Triple Tactics talent, this is draw power. You cannot draw if you use Prosperity during the same turn though. And it can also hand loop or non-target take control of an opponent's monster. Another copy of Salon, because you don't need to play it, but it helps with extending in case you get interrupted. Don't play 3 though. 3 Imperm. This is a hand trap that isn't a monster, so you can still use your Petting Sasur after you use this. 1 Red Reboot. This is a really fun addition because it can stop Imperm and then you can shuffle back the Imperm and the trap they set. Red Reboot is also really hard to respond to and it's insane against Eldritch. 1 Gozen Match. All Madolche monsters are Earth, so you can play under Gozen Match and it's a killer in some matchups. In the extra deck I added 1 Baguska, the Terribly Tired Tapir. If your Petting Sasur gets negated, you can most of the time at least make a Baguska, and this card straight up wins you games against some decks. Doesn't do anything against link-based decks though. 1 Zeus. You play Xyz, so it's easy to make it. If you summon Chocolate à la Mode with another Madolche as Xyz material, you can have a 4 material Zeus. 1 Harky Fibrax to make link spams easier, and 1 IP to summon an indestructible Avramax. Avramax is a great tower, especially if made under IP, and it's good offensively. Other cards you could add in the deck are Evenly Match or Lightning Storm. They are good board breakers, and you can play them instead of Triple Tactics Talent, Imperm or D-Shifter. I'm gonna start this duel with the default Petting Scissor combo. Don't shotgun your D-Shifter, we will be able to use it later. Summon Petting, summon Angeli, summon Hootcake, summon Messengelato, add Ticket. Use Prosperity now, so we can shuffle it back with Teacher Glassoufflé. We don't have any cards in the graveyard because we didn't link summon yet, so we can use D-Shifter. And our opponent concedes. This is another D-Shifter replay. This time I'm doing the Angeli combo. Remember, if you trigger Ticket and Salon at the same time, use Ticket as Chainlink 1, because otherwise Messengelato will miss timing. The next replay shows what to do if you get Max Seed. Don't take the Max Seed challenge if you can make a quick Bagooska. Here I am activating Ticket and setting Promenade. This way I have a search and a negate when Bagooska detaches a material in my next standby phase. My opponent plays Branded and I know I made the right choice. Branded immediately loses against the Bagooska. Watch them struggle. Eluba negated. Ecclesia negated. The first Dark Lord negated. And the Despian monster negated. My last replay shows why Red Reboot is so good in this deck. I have a really good hand. Magilene is always nice. He imperms my Hootcake, but I negate the imperm with Red Reboot. He sets a Crackdown from the deck. I make a Teacher and shuffle back the Red Reboot. Even though it's limited, I can maybe use it later in the duel again. With Prosperity, it's easy to find. Because I opened with Magilene and a level 4 Madolche and I still haven't used my second normal summon with Salon, I can make a Queen Tiramisu. I shuffled back things from my graveyard, but I kept a Madolche card in there, so that I can use her effect to detach and non-target shuffle 2 of my opponent's cards back into the deck. My opponent uses Evenly. This is no problem because I added Promenade earlier, the Omni negate. He uses cross out and I find out the hard way that I'm playing a mirror match. I am banishing everything except the Tia and the Imperm. With the Imperm I can stop the Magellan, so he can't combo. I tried to shuffle back his cards with Tia on my turn, but he opened insane and hard drew the Promenade. I hope you liked this video. If you have any other suggestions for a deck I should do, post them in the comments.